Hello everyone and welcome to another Star Wars figure review. Today we're going to take a look at some Rogue One of Star Wars story action figures, and these next few figures come to us from the 3 3/4 inch range. This figure that I'm about to show you is really cool, and it is none other than this one, the Imperial Ground Crew. This is a really nice figure. As you can see, he is absolutely packed to the brim with features, and I just love the design of this one. I've got to say, I can imagine this being the peg warmer of 2016, but he is absolutely awesome. He's got a really cool design. I'm going to touch base on some of that in just a little bit, but yeah, just a very cool figure indeed. Before we get into the review itself, let's take a look at the packaging that he comes in. Once again, we get the very cool Rogue One style packaging with the Death Trooper featured in the corner and the Rogue One logo just off to the side. Below that, you've got an image of the Imperial Ground Crew himself, and on the back a rundown of the Studio FX app feature, as well as a description of the character. Now, what I really like about this character, even though I haven't seen him in action in the movie yet, is the fact that he reminds me, and he lends some of his design from the Death Star gunners seen in the original trilogy. As you can see, the helmet and some of the armour is very reminiscent to those characters, and I am just an absolute sucker for the Galactic Empire. I love troopers, I love Imperials. This guy is no exception. As you can see right off the bat, he does come with a rather large accessory. He comes with this sort of weird but wonderful jetpack. Once again, as I mentioned in my previous review, I'm really glad that Hasbro have done away with the Build-A-Weapon feature, and they're finally incorporating accessories and features that are actually of some use. Don't get me wrong, this still looks a little bit goofy and a little bit gimmicky, but it serves a purpose, and that's what I like to see. As you can see, this jetpack features the Imperial logo. We've also got hinged wings there, which fold up like so. You've got these cannons on the side, which can be folded in as well, so you can compact the look, give him sort of a more of an ammo pouch look, but then spring him into action with cannons, wings. He's ready for it. Without the backpack, he still looks very cool. Can be quite tricky to remove, but as you can see, still looks very nice nonetheless. This is the same trooper that I believe Jyn Erso disguises herself as in the Rogue One movie. We see that bit in the trailer where Saw Gerrera is given the voiceover, and he says, "If you continue to fight, what will you become?" And then we see that last closing shot of Jyn in this uniform. So that's going to be really interesting to see. As you can see, he does come with these, I forget the technical name for them, but they're the light sticks that sort of you see in the real world when airplanes land. The guys wave them in. And I believe this is a similar sort of job to what the Imperial Ground Crew does when the TIE fighters are landing. This guy swings these things forward to ease them into the hangar. What's really cool about these is that these can be removed and stored in the backpack of the figure, which actually led me to believe that these were like some sort of martial arts sticks or something when I first saw them in the Rogue One trailer. Whoops, didn't clip that one quite in right, but there you go. You get the, once it'll go in, you get the general idea there. Once again, the uniform itself is very reminiscent of the Death Star gunners, especially the helmet. Got some really cool detail on the chest box. I've got to say, the paint finish on this guy is awesome. The knee pads and boots as well. In terms of articulation, the Imperial Ground Crew features a ball joint at the head, swivels at the shoulders and swivels at the hips, and as you can see on the sleeves, he does have the Imperial cog emblem, comlink, and just some really cool detail all round. Absolutely love this figure. Again, it's probably not the most interesting character that's been released in the Rogue One lineup so far, but I like it. I think it's great, and I can't wait to see these guys in action in the film. So that is going to do it for the Imperial Ground Crew. I think I've covered all the features with this one. Once again, I really like the accessory that's included with this guy as well. So, you know, if you can pick this guy up, highly recommend you do so. He's a great army builder. Comes with some really cool accessories, and he's a worthy addition to the collection. So there he is, Imperial Ground Crew. I'll be back to give you a look at some more of the Empire's finest in my next review, so stay tuned for that. And until then, as always, keep collecting, and may the Force be with you.